Hello, hello, hello. Autoimmune Prepper here. First, let me say happy Sunday. I hope everyone is having a great, I'm sorry, I'm off track. Saturday. Happy Saturday. I hope everybody's having a wonderful Saturday so far. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, let me say welcome. I'm glad to have you here. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope that you would take the time to go back, excuse me, and look at all of my videos a little bit at a time and comment down in the comments section. I encourage you to subscribe to my channel. Make sure that you also hit the notification bell um, after you subscribe. And to those who are already subscribed, welcome back. Thank you so much for hanging in here with me and hanging around. I am like a bit concerned because it seems like I almost don't want to do a video because it seems like every time I put up a new video, it looks like a subscriber falls off. Now, I don't know if that is a YouTube thing or if, maybe some subscribers are cleaning house and they're deleting channels that they're no longer interested in. I don't know, but my subscription is going the opposite way. I need it to keep going up, so I don't know what's going on in that area. But I have decided I'm not going to stop doing videos. I'm going to keep doing them, and we'll just see what happens. The whole goal is, yeah, obviously you want your subscriber count to increase, but you want to see a steady increase. You don't want to see a decline. I'm sure I haven't offended anyone, but that's just the name of the game if I have. So I guess the name of the game, yeah, you will gain subscribers, you will lose subscribers, but not in the beginning. I need my channel to grow, you guys. And I'm here to be of service and to provide information and news to you as I get it, whether I get it from another channel. I don't share anything that I would get from mainstream media because we don't know what's what with them. Oh, and before I forget, I also like to encourage everybody to give the videos a thumbs up. It helps to push my videos out there so that it can come across others who would be interested in my content. So do that also and share my videos, okay? Show me some love. Again, thank you to those other content creators that shout my channel out. I appreciate that as well. A lot of you guys have a large following, which is how I got to the subscriber count that I have at this moment anyway. Or I'm sure I would still probably be down in the maybe 100, if that, of subscribers. So I'm grateful for any and all help and shout outs that anyone takes the time to give me. I appreciate it. So let me tell you, thank you. I really appreciate it. I also wanted to mention really quick before I get into this video, I always forget to endorse my other channel, Getting to Know Samantha. The link to that would be down in the description. So if you would like to follow me over there, if you'd like to join that, I talk about a little bit of everything over there on that channel. So if you want to get to know Samantha a little more, go on over to that channel. I have a few videos up, not many, but they're interesting. Okay, so anyway, what I'm going to proceed to talk about in this video is I am a member of Kaiser. I have Kaiser Health Insurance. So I got an email, I believe, let me see what's the date on this email. I'm sure they sent out a blast email to all of their members. So this is dated Friday, August the 13th. Okay, yesterday. So as I was listening to, I think I was watching Angry Prepper. He had a live stream, and I was going through my emails all at the same time. I came across this email, and what does this email say? Things are really going to start getting. They're already crazy. They're going to just really start getting off the hook, because basically what this email is saying. So updated hospital visitor policy. And I know I have to be careful with my words because I don't want my video snatched down. So we're going to see if I can continue to talk in code. But you guys can read between the lines by now at this point, because almost everybody has to talk in code, which is really sad. Anyway, as of August 11th, 2021, new California Department of Health regulations require that all visitors to the hospital to be fully VACCINATED, or you need to provide a negative C test results that were taken within the previous 72 hours. Once again, if I wasn't clear, all visitors have to be fully jabbed up, or you have to provide a negative test within the prior 72 hours before you can go and visit anyone in their hospitals. Now, I don't know if this is for all hospitals. It probably is. Well, because it says new California Department of Public Health regulations. Okay, so it seems like that would fall under the category for all hospitals. But since I am I guess a member of Kaiser, I automatically got this email. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have known that unless I saw it on somebody else's channel. Because I'm not running to the hospitals to visit anyone. Thank God no one that I know is in the hospital, and I pray that it stays that way, because I wouldn't be able to go and visit them, even though the hospitals are the number one place I would strongly suggest anyone to stay away from, because it harbors the most germs out of anywhere. So I just wouldn't want to be in the emergency room, the hospital, urgent care, any of that type of stuff. Bad enough even going for a regular doctor visit. It's just like, ew, you go and just, you don't want to touch anything. You don't want nobody breathing at you, on you. But anyway, so fully VACCINATED means at least 2 weeks after your final dose in either of the two V series of the one that starts with the P, sounds like a sun visor, or the one that starts with the M and ends with Erna, or the single dose of J&J, the people who had the lawsuit against them for talcum powder, people getting cancer. I don't know who would let them get him anything anyway. But anyway, so that was the latest article that I got with respect to, if you want to go and visit somebody in the hospital, guess what? You better be fully beat up, or go and get a test and bring us a test, show that it's negative. This stuff is just mind-blowing. It's just crazy. I suppose this has come about because of the increase in the the D, I don't know if I can say it, but Sigma Phi. And that's why all of a sudden they have this new health regulation guidance. So anyway, it says for a list of accepted forms of proof of the V's, it gives a link for you to go and visit. And then it says you can view your immunization record. Oh, for those who have Kaiser, on your kp.org through their site. It says if you are not yet V'd, you are required you are required to show document proof of an authorized, not the home kit, it says, of an authorized negative C19 test taken within 72 hours of your visit to the hospital. We will allow for any exemptions outlined by the CDPH, which is the California Department of Health, in the state order. And it has a little link, and it says details may change over time. Excuse me, you guys, that little phlegm is acting up in here. It also says this V and testing policy applies to visitors to our inpatient hospitals. In addition, all visitors and patients coming to any of our facilities, both inpatient and outpatient, will be screened for illness and required to wear a mask, regardless of your V status. Okay, so how many of you knew that this was in effect, that this was active? Like I said, it says as of August 11th, which means it just came about. So it's like, okay, what's going to be next? Are you going to have to be like beat up in order to go to your doctor's appointments, or have to get a test before you go to your doctor's appointment? Because guess what? I don't want the test either. I don't want you stabbing the top of my brain with that swab or whatever that is you use. I don't know if they have a mouth one or not. The last one I knew about was one where it was going up to people's breath, going up the nose real aggressively. I mean, what a pain in the behind. I tell you, when I went to the hospital back in 2016, if what happened back then would happen to someone right now, it would be a lonely stay in the hospital. The hospital is already a depressing place to be. So just imagine you're there and you don't have any visitors because possibly your friends and family are not for this. So who's going to visit you? They may or may not be up to having a test done to come in and visit you, but what an inconvenience. First of all, you have to find a testing site. You have to go get the test 72 hours ahead. So you have to really map out and plan. You can't just say, oh, let's go on over here and visit such and such in the hospital today, see how they're doing, on a whim. Now you have to plan. You're going to have to plan your hospital visits if you're not already up. You're going to have to plan your hospital visit by 72 hours, getting your test. First of all, you have to get the test. I don't even know how long it takes for the test to come back. So, I don't know. Do you have like 5 days in advance? You go get the test, get it back, and then it says, okay, so many days ago, you're negative, so you good to go. I don't think the results come back in like 24 hours or something like that. Again, I don't know because I've never had one. I don't plan on getting one. I just wanted to share this story and just, wrap my head around how crazy things are really beginning to get. Again, the other concern is eventually are they going to say that you have to have this in order to even go to your regular doctor visits? Eventually, is this going to be a case of you have to do this in order to go to the grocery stores, grocery shopping. I would venture to say yes, eventually. That's what it's going to boil down to because this stuff is rolling out fast. They're just, to me, finding ways to backdoor people into um, getting this thing. It's really sad for people who will lose their employment if they just absolutely will not get this in order to stay employed. It's just, my thing is this also, okay? What about those who are V'd up, but they still get C19? With the breakthroughs, they still contract that. So, okay, you have to be V'd up to go visit people in the hospital, but you can still contract the C. You can still be a carrier, you can still be a spreader. Again, I don't know the whole shedding thing. I don't know how, how true that is because I've been around individuals who have received this. My ex, my uncle, a lady that comes to our house to do my daughter's hair. It was the funniest thing. She came and so making little conversation. No, we were making conversation, but anyway, yeah, and we were talking, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm fully, V'd up." And me and my daughter looked at each other like, "Okay," because I'm just not a fan of those who are V'd up. I'll call them them. Yeah, I'm always making fun of my ex when he comes around. I was like, go get your little personal air purifier, daughter. Them is coming around. And so I know it probably, and he don't let it bother him, but I was just like, I don't want your shedding over here. I have a air purifier in my house that gets rid of germs in the air. I don't know if that helps or not, but I'm just saying. But I just have to make fun of them. So, but anyway, back on track. You want all of these people to be V'd up. You want everybody to be V'd up. Yet people can still contract the C19 anyway. I know people that's had C19 twice. Now I don't know what makes it detrimental for some and more than others, because I know of people that have had C19 once, maybe twice, and they're still, they made it through it. They made it alive. They weren't real sick. And then you have some people, unfortunately, that contracted C19 and maybe several days later they passed away. So who knows? I don't know. I don't know if it's blood type or if it's your genes or what have you, where some people pass away and some people live. It's just it's a scary situation, but it's just more scary on how are we going to live life when they are trying to make everyone have this. Now, we all know that it's not 100%. It won't prevent you from getting C, obviously, because those that have had the jab, some still contract the C. So they say it preferably would help prevent you from catching it, but if you did, your symptoms won't be as severe as if you didn't have it. That's the premise, I suppose, of them wanting you to have it. But again, at the end of the day, and let me throw this in here, people need to back up off of blaming the unV'd for people still catching the V, because that's just a crock of crap. Don't blame the unV'd, okay? It is just whatever is going around in the air, because if you are V'd, you are supposed to be safe anyway, for the most part. But again, we know that even if you're beat up, it won't protect you 100%. You can still contract the big C, which people do. So back up off of blaming the unV'd and all this nonsense and looking at us sideways, because I'm looking at you sideways. Now, I'm a believer in, hey, that's what you did, that's your choice, that's your business. More power to you if it makes you feel safe, because I've asked questions. Well, what made you get it? Well, I didn't want to get sick, or I still want to travel. Those reasons. Okay, that's your business. But don't be looking at me sideways and cross-eyed because I'm opting not to. That's my business. Just like you did it, that's your business. I'm not mad at you, so don't be mad at me. So all them Karens and Kens that are out there with all this nonsense and all these people that are on TV blaming, it's because of the unV that this is still happening. And so where did the Delta come from? Did the unV create the D? No, we did not. It came from God knows where, and then all of these other ones that are popping up, La Bamba, La Mata, whatever these other ones are, the unV'd are not bringing that in. It's coming from somewhere else. So stop blaming unV'd for this fiasco. Go back to the root of where this came from in the very first place. Okay? That is who you blame. That's where you go back and you blame. Because I'm just sick and tired of hearing it. Now, I don't go off often, but when I go off, I will go off tough. No, I'm just kidding. But anyway, I just wanted to put that out there. I want to know how many of you knew about the hospital visiting policy. Please, please, please leave your comments down in the comments section. I would love to hear from you. Again, with no disrespect, nothing against those who did get V'd. I just have a problem with those that have a problem with us who have not gotten V'd. Let's just not get divided like they are doing, and it's working really well. You just have families against family members who are V'd and who are not V'd. It's crazy. So you better keep your head on a swivel, because if not, your head will definitely get knocked off into the sand, into the dirt, cement, or wherever, because people are crazy. People are not. They're not playing fair. Things are just getting tougher by the minute. Things are changing by the minute. So you better keep up. You better be watching some good channels so you can get all the latest information on what's going on around you and around the world. So anyway, don't forget, check out my other channel, Getting to Know Samantha. The link will be in the description, and I will see you guys in the next video. Don't forget to wake up every day. Start your day with an attitude of gratitude. And I don't know, hopefully you won't have any loved ones that are in the hospital where you will be forced to have to go and get a test in order to visit if you are not V'd up. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video and this article. I will see you guys in the next video. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.